My name is Hugh Vaughn. I'm one of your teaching professionals at the Bonita Bay Club, and I have some very valuable golf tips to help you improve your chipping and pitching, and some observations that I saw with the players at the Masters. Very important to make sure that you have some more weight on your left leg and left side, and even tilting your spine a little bit to the target. Because if you have your weight on your left side and your spine's going this way, it counterbalances. And the reason we do this is to help you contact the ball first and then clip some grass, swinging that club down and through the ball. Very important that we have our hands slightly forward of the ball and the shaft leaning to the left toward the target to set our wrist so the left wrist is flat, right wrist is bent backwards. And that's where we want to be at impact. All these players took great practice strokes. And if you watch them during the Masters, you saw their shoulders, arms, and chest moving back and through, keeping the tempo silky smooth. And all these players, before they played their shot, they checked what they needed to check, and they looked at their target several times. Okay, the biggest key here is having good impact. So we must have our left wrist flat and firm and our right wrist bent backwards just before, at, and after impact. All these players kept their tempo silky smooth, because if you add speed, it's hard to control the distance. And they weren't getting fancy. They were not getting wristy at all, because that adds speed and it's hard to be consistent, impossible to control your distance when you get wristy. Okay, so again, big keys: hands forward of the ball, shaft leaning left to set the wrist, leaning a little left when you're close to the green. Make sure you're tilting your spine a little to the target, okay? And then it's just shoulders, arms, and chest, swinging that club back and through. And I want you to hold your finish to check and see, is the left wrist flat? Is the right wrist bent backwards? Now, very important, I'll show you from this direction. If we use our hands too much during this stroke, it's so easy for the club head to come inside, okay? And ideally, when we use just the shoulders, arms, and chest, the club head's going to come straight back, gradually comes inside, and when we go through, club goes straight down the target line, back to the inside. And if you watch the players at the Masters on all the great chip shots and pitch shots, like the one McIlroy holed for eagle on number 2 on Saturday, when he was finished, that club face was going pretty close to his target, but his left wrist was flat, right wrist bent back. So keep your hands passive and keep your wrist passive, because if we get handsy or wristy, it's impossible to be consistent. And the reason why these players keep that left wrist flat, right wrist bent backwards just before, at, and after impact, to help them get the ball first, clip the grass, and they put some backspin on it. And if you notice, McIlroy shot on 15. It was on the first day. He hit it over the green, had a delicate little pitch shot, and he just simply flew it too far, and the ball ended up rolling in the water. So controlling your distance is the most important thing in playing these chip shots and pitch shots. And the key to getting better is this little word right here: practice. So I hope these golf tips help you. I wish you all the very best with your golf game. It'd be a pleasure for me to help you with any aspect of your game, but especially the chipping and pitching, because that's where you can save yourself a lot of strokes. Wish you all the very best with your golf game. I look forward to seeing you at the Bonita Bay Club.